For it to actually start raining, we need Slowpoke to give us a full 100-point yawn, probably. Oh wow, really? Are you just making stuff up? Look, that is a valid question, Charmander. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to Pokopia. First off, apologies. I feel like the music was a little bit loud on the previous video. I have turned the settings down a little, so hopefully it won't be quite so loud. But I've moved houses again. So this is my little house that, well, I say little, it's a 2-story house, and I moved some of the Pokemon in with me. They don't appear to be here, and obviously it's very sparsely furnished right now, but this house can have up to 4 Pokemon in it, and it can have, obviously, me on top of that. So it's a 5-person house. I was kind of thinking, I've currently got the 3 starters, and I was thinking maybe a message from my Pokedex. What? I'm gonna find more ripples and relics. Is that a thing? It's a lucky day. So you can see I've got the 3 starters. I was thinking either Eevee or Pikachu for my last one. I'm assuming boldly that they are in the game. Or maybe Pichu, because Pikachu's obviously the evolution. So let's have a look. Hi! This is my roomie. Thanks, roomie. 3 pairs of mushrooms. So I've done a little bit more watering. I've done some path repair. I've built a few extra houses. I decided to experiment with the blocks, and I built a house, and I moved Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee into it. You can have up to 4 Pokemon in this house, but it's so tiny. I didn't think that I wanted to have 4 in there. I mean, it doesn't matter. They don't spend a lot of time in their houses. Oh, I can hear a new Pokemon has spawned. In terms of my previous house here, I moved Vespiquen in there, and I'm trying to think what else I've done. Oh, I've got a Pidgeotto now. I think he's actually still living here. I haven't got a house for him yet. This is Bellsprout's house, and these 2 biomes are currently empty, or these 2 habitats are currently empty. Charmander and Charmeleon. Actually, no, just Charmeleon lives in here because Charmander was in here and I moved him out to move in with me. So I'm thinking if we get a Charizard, we could put it in there. Or at least another fire type to move in there. Because I think it does matter in terms of comfort. I believe I read somewhere that, for example, if you've got like one that prefers the dark and you fill the house with lights, it's a problem. So there's that. This spot where Hitmonlee was, I turned into a little plaza, and the clock that I bought on video, I made a little clock tower out of. So there you go. But that's the kind of main vibe of the decorative changes and the like moving people around changes. Wartortle's over there because I thought he'd like to be near the water, but obviously Squirtle does not get that. I did explore this area slightly, and I found 1 extra Pokemon. This little guy. What's your name again? Remind me, sir. Drilbur. So he taught me a move that lets me till the soil. It's probably not going to work here. Because I haven't watered it yet. But you can till the soil and then put plants in. So these are all beans because that's all I have seeds for. But I've done pretty much nothing else in this zone, and you can see there's a gate over there. I think the gates are probably going to lead to new biomes. Is that the sun? Why does the sun look like that? It's weird. Okay. So I think that's probably what's through the gates. Because I was saying they're new biomes, like, I think in that video where I was talking about opening up that area down there, I called it a biome. I don't think it is. I think this is all one biome, and then the gates probably need to lead to new biomes. So I did find Slowpoke. He has spawned in, but I haven't had him come up to the Pokemon Center yet. He's going to trigger rain, which I am very excited for. But first off, let's free up whoever's here. This is a new biome that I haven't had before, or a new I keep calling them biomes, a new habitat. So let's see who this guy is, or gal, or non-binary pal. Oh, it's cute that he's here to welcome his big brother. Hello, hello. You are also looking for a place to live? I just found this location. The humidity is high. It is very nice. I will take it easy here for some time, I think. You speak in a very natural fashion, little guy. Mushroom Pokemon. So this is a parasect. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushroom on its back. The mushroom appears to do all the thinking. That is horrifying. Does this guy, the little one, have the same problem? Is he also mind controlled by a mushroom? Or is he still in control and then the mushroom is going to take over? Burrows into the ground to gnaw on tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorb most of the nutrition. That to me suggests Paris is still in control of his mind and then Parasect is not. And that is sad. Also, this guy here, Pinsir, I think, is currently in serious beef with Hitmonchan. They're fighting. I don't know. They like argue about who's got the better horn. It's a thing. Actually, it might be Pinsir and the Heracross. They were definitely fighting. Let's have a look. I did take a photo. Was it? Actually, it might have been... It was these two. So, not Hitmonchan. He's just in the background of the photo watching. They were fighting about who has the better horn. It was a whole thing. So, I like that there's, like, interpersonal dynamics. They're not, like, super deep or anything, but that's fine. Hey, bud. Yeah, I like how that sounds. Oh, that's right. They stop dead naming you and calling you Ditto when they decide that you're friends with them. So I've got a few people calling me Squidgy now. Like, I think all 3 starters are. I'm not 100% sure about Charmander. But let's go, because, again, poor Professor Tangrowth has been waiting. I had to, for the Slowpoke, make a path, because he's very sad and slow. Oh, and this, I don't think I've moved him in. I built this house for Magikarp. I haven't moved him in yet. But while I'm here, let's just... I didn't mean to destroy both. We'll grab this treasure. I got a music CD. At some point, I'll get a way to play the music CDs. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay. Just quickly repair what I have destroyed. Hey, bud. Did I finish this house? I actually can't remember. I have not yet finished it. So let's grab Magikarp. Bring him up, pop him in, and then we'll get Slowpoke. Hey, bud. There's so many Pokemon here now, yo. It's all thanks to you. Why don't you follow me? Splish. Alright. That's not a habitat anymore because I took the seed away. I will have to put another one down because I think others will spawn at that habitat. I need to check, but let's just do my standard. I can make the, these now. I will put water in instead of a bed because I feel like he would need that. And maybe... Let's see. I made him a table. He doesn't strike me as someone who needs a chair. Let's make a plate. Alright. So that's good furnishings for Magikarp. And then I was going to put Slowpoke down in the other one. But I need to take him for a walk first. Oh, and I've got the dolls, so we need to go speak to Drifloon. I was holding off on doing that because apparently Drifloon takes you to something called a Dream Island. Because I was looking up where to get more stone because I have a bit of a stone shortage. And it said that you can collect resources on the Dream Islands. So, oh, they're over there. I'm like, where's my plates? Okay, so that should make this a house. I'll even put some food there for you. Would you like to move in? Yo, you sure can live here. Alright, and then I will add some water for you. And then, what would you like to increase the quality? You want food. I mean, I got that already. There you go. The food, I'm a little concerned that I need to feed them, like, every day. Like, do I need to pop that on every day? I don't know. Because the ones that ask for food, you pop the food there, and then if they just eat it, then surely their comfort would go down again? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's grab another chair. I need to learn to make better furniture because currently I'm just filling this whole area with like log furniture. So I want to make this be a habitat again because I'm reasonably sure that other Pokemon will spawn here. Let's have a look, just in case. It might not be necessary. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to use that fishing rod. Yeah, there's 2 other Pokemon that can spawn in this habitat, so I kind of want to keep it empty. And then this one will be Slowpoke, but I can't move him in yet because his only dialogue option is actually to follow. Maybe I was going to move Magikarp in here. I don't actually remember. It's fine. That can be Slowpoke's house when I move him. Because, again, I think there are other Pokemon who will spawn in this habitat. So, if I look for... Oh, I need to go check that Chansey resting area. I did set that up, but I think the bushes had to grow in and the chair might not be close enough. Where is... There are so many I haven't unlocked. I'm kind of wanting to, like, take it a little slower with unlocking Pokemon, like... Because I found it really quite overwhelming because I want to maximize my opportunities, I guess. So I don't want to have to build 3 of these for the 3 different ones. So I want to move somebody out straight away. But then I'm kind of like, ah! So yes, there are 2 more Pokemon that will spawn here. But let's grab you. So is the path all cleared out? It sure is. I guess I better go check it out then. Oh my gosh. He's gonna take forever. So that's fun. Who's making that noise? I could water more stuff while I'm waiting, but if it's gonna rain, maybe it'll actually water everything. I'm really hoping it does. Like all of the brown in this zone. I'm gonna actually just let him walk, I think. I'm reasonably confident he'll be able to get up. The tip said to add path and water where you could. Obviously, I can't water the sand, but water where you could. And then that actually increases their speed. I don't know how. I guess hydrated grass and stuff is more zoomy. But he should be able to just walk his whole way up there. So let's have a look at this. Grave with flowers. I don't know where to find a grave. So the other thing I will show you, I discovered in trying to be a bit, I'll get that later, in trying and that too. In trying, and that too, oh my god. So if you go this way and then left, you can go through to this area. But I punched this hole in the wall. This is like a whole extra bit of town. There's like houses and stuff. I barely explored this at all. There's even a little cute little windmill. I do need the rock, so I'll grab that. But all I did in here was water the hedges and that was it. I tried to be clever. And this, because you can see there's clearly the intent for water to be flowing through here. And I tried to actually connect this water area to where I currently am building. So I burrowed through, but I discovered that they have that Minecraft thing where after a certain number of tiles, the water just doesn't proceed anymore. And I know in Minecraft, the way to deal with that is to have it go down. This is my little veggie garden, by the way. I set this up so that these guys would be always hydrated, so I don't, because otherwise you have to water every day, and I couldn't be bothered. So I was like, well, I mean, that's what that's for. So yes, this is my little garden. Ooh, there's a Pokemon here, another one. Coming, I'm coming. Hi. Something here is weird, Ditto. Will you investigate? You want food. I mean, your comfort is iffy. Gotcha. All right, I'll deal with that in a minute. Let's investigate this while we're waiting for Slowpoke. Ooh! I don't know you. Hello, Queen. Illumise. You were expecting someone else? Were you drawn to my sweet aroma, darling? Say, if you come across a Pokemon who looks like me called Volbeat, please let me know, won't you? She is cute as a button. Firefly Pokemon. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. It guides Volbeat to draw signs in the night sky. There are scholars who research the meaning of these signs. Oh my goodness. Specialties hype. Ideal habitat dark. So she's one that I would need to have in a house with no lights in it, I think. She is beautiful and I love her. Wow. I have not encountered that Pokemon before. I'm hearing sparkles. They did say when I left the house this morning that it was going to be a high sparkle kind of day, so I don't know why I'm surprised. I should grab them though. I won't necessarily grab them all on video. I might just do this later. Oh, I never actually showed you guys the identifying of relics and stuff, so if I pick any up, I will, yep, there's one. I will get Tangrowth to identify just so you guys can see what that's all about. Oh, and some of these explode. So that's a thing. I've been lucky so far. Ooh. Music CD 27. If you have a music player, I don't, but thank you for offering. I also tidied up the terrain around here. I've just been trying to like repair all of the broken paths and make it feel a bit more cohesive, I guess. Add a bit of structure to the zone. I do need to start moving the other Pokemon that are spawning in out from this main bowl area, because this area is too crowded now. I don't want to put any more houses in here. Classic Ditto. You made it! Good job. So, oh, and I found half of a, this is two separate pieces. I found half of a dinosaur, or I don't know what that is, but let's talk. Let's do it. Make it rain, Slowpoke. Oh ho, it's a Slowpoke. Thank you for coming. The squad has assembled. As for why I asked you here, it's because of an old human legend that rain falls when a Slowpoke yawns. At least that's what I've heard. Wow, is that true? Awesome. I don't know, is it true? To cut to the chase, Slowpoke, could you please yawn for us? Is he not tired? I'm not really sleepy right now. Oh, right. But do you suppose you could just try for us, please? It would be such a huge help. Yawns are contagious, my guy. I could yawn for you right now. In fact, I actually could yawn right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really want to yawn, and I bet you guys are too. So, you know, I can make it happen. Yawn. It's not raining. So close. That yawn was 70 points. 70 points? What are you talking about? That just now wasn't a serious yawn at all. It was a mere 70-point yawn. For it to actually start raining, we need Slowpoke to give us a full 100-point yawn, probably. Oh wow, really? Are you just making stuff up? Look, that is a valid question, Charmander. So how are we going to get a full 100-point yawn then? If there was just a little bit more humidity, I bet I'd be so comfortable I could fall right asleep. Humidity? It's so scratchy around here, like the air, I mean. No water in it. I bet I'd fall right asleep if there were just a little bit more, you know, humidity. Yeah, I know what you mean. Squidgy did a really great job making things greener, but things could be just a little bit more damp for sure. Charmander's like, uh-oh. You think so, huh? Right then, let's all work together to raise the humidity around this place, and then we'll make it rain. Yeah! When you say work together, it's gonna be me, right? It's gonna be me. Together, it's gonna be me. Why don't you start by spraying some water around the area? That ought to help Slowpoke yawn. A town's humidity can fluctuate. You can check its current humidity level with his yawn. Can I just literally do this? I mean, they're saying I sprayed water. You sprayed that water, did you? So how's the yawn coming along? I don't know. Yawn for me. The sun's so warm and toasty. Give me a yawn. That Yawn was 71 points. Look to your fellow Pokemon for help. Why don't you ask around and see if they have any ideas? Do I have anyone else with the Yawn specialty? I have no idea. Because I have 2 horsey statues that increase the humidity, but I kind of thought it was just localized. Let's have a quick look. Can I just look through their specialties like this? Specialties, question mark, highly suspicious. Ditto, that's me! And okay, so no one else has Yawn except for you. You got an idea? Where's that flyover happening? I don't know, I can't tell. Who has the idea? Spring water's, you know, real nice, isn't it? Hey, you know what I noticed? There's spring water around here. Were you the only one who found that? That's so cool. You know what I'm talking about, right? The water that kind of gushes out of walls and stuff. I think letting spring water flow and pool up will make stuff, you know, real soggy. Humid. Yeah, humid. The air used to be so dry, but now it's getting all nice and, humid. Please keep up the good work. Alright, so I need to find more spots. Maybe Bulbasaur has something to say. He doesn't have Yawn. You thought up a way I could raise the humidity. Awesome. When I was really little, I used to play in a big field of flowers. It felt so nice. It kind of looked like this. I already have a couple of those. I think if we had a really big flower field, the air would get more humid. Yeah, I am aware that you can make them grow instantly, my guy. Sure. Let's go. Let's grow. Let's get more seeds. Ooh! I'm level 7. A wider selection of items and challenges. Awesome. And add a stamp. I think I missed a day. Alright. Awesome. Let's... Oh, place furniture and decorations. I need one more. Okay. What have we got for today? Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Purchase. I will grab all of them. Because it seems to be telling me I need to do that. The garden table is very cute. Very cute. I should probably be checking the rest of the list before I spend my money. But I can't help myself. Rare Pokemetal. I'll come back to you. I can't afford another. That's the house that I'm in, by the way. That was how much it cost. A recipe to make a chair. Maybe I didn't need to buy the table. Maybe I could have just grabbed a recipe. Floor switch, painted wall recipe, a ditto rug recipe. Look at it! It's like walking on my own face. That's weird. 5 bean seeds. I mean, I already have that. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back to that. But the point is I got the seeds. So I could make like a huge flower garden, I guess. A stylish table. Look at this, by the way. There's a little sitting area. I'm starting to really like the way that it's coming together. Do I have any fountains or anything? Let me just check my, ooh, sparkles. A trace of a Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon? That's the Bellsprout evolution. A flowery table. A vase. Alright, I don't have that. So, not much I can do about that. That's fine. We're gonna raise this humidity. But let me check my furniture. Do I have anything else in here that is like a pond or anything? No. In fact, I have fire, which feels like the opposite. So let's not. Poor Charmander and Charizard. Oh, not Charizard. Then one in the middle whose name I have blanked on. Hey, bud. Your home's nicer? That's great. Don't say light. You want a toy? I could add another toy. I do have a couple. I'll be back. It won't take long. He lives across the road. Gotta be nice to the neighbors, you know? Bulbasaur's having to follow me around again. Okay. A toy. That is a toy. It's also a weather charm. I wonder if it does anything. Excuse me. Hey, bud. Could I fit it in here? I mean, I probably could. So this says cast form weather charm. I guess I must have to place it outside. Either that or there's no room. It is a toy. I don't know if it has to be a toy and slender, or if it could just be one or the other. We're about to find out. Oh, it hangs on the wall. That's why I couldn't place it. Inspect. Flip it over. Ooh. I don't know what that does. Maybe it'll increase the humidity, but that made him happy, I think. Again, didn't actually make it rain. Hi. You're welcome. How's your comfort level? He wants a toy. Okay, so that didn't count. Maybe it has to be a toy and slender. A fountain, nice. Are you gonna give me like a fountain recipe? Because, yeah, I am aware of the Horsea fountain. It's super nice, yeah. All that water splishing and splashing, splish, splash, splish, splash. The fountain sure makes things more humid around here. It does. Yeah, I'm aware. I've done that twice. Unless you're giving me a recipe, I guess I could check. Give me a yawn. Has the level actually changed with his talking about it? No. I could. Is there an empty spot in here that I could put? No. I was thinking a big flat spot where I could put a big flower garden. But I feel like the big flat spot's already in here. I guess I could tidy this up. And do it in here. I want to go through here. Yeah, I hear you sparkling away. I want to go through here and see if I can figure out where the water source is for this area. Because I feel like... Oop. Yeah, I'm having trouble following me too, buddy. Maybe he can't go in the water. That's alright, he'll figure it out. There's another way around. There's lots of big spots in here. I guess I could pop it in here. Ooh, it's a house that's actually ready to build. Except for the clay, I have all the ingredients. That is a pink hut. I have purchased one of those, but I haven't... Oh, hey, bud. I have not yet... I have not yet built it. Which, I mean, I don't have the clay anyway, so now I know not to bother trying. Is there a spot where the water could come in on this end? Doesn't look like it. I did notice, actually, when I was hollowing this bit out. Maybe we go down here. Maybe there's like a spot for water down here or a... Oh, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Hello. What's through here? A cage. Okay, so I can't get you. I don't know how to do that. I might be able to, with the right form or something, I might be able to go under there. Because obviously Ditto can squish down a little bit. But not a ton. What on earth is this? Mysterious slates. Oh, I picked up some of those. I was using them as decorations. Oh, I should probably not be using them as decorations. I have a couple of mysterious slates. One, at least one, maybe two. Let me have a look. And then I don't know where else I could go to try and get water. You want to talk as well, do you? Hi. Heracross is a good pal of mine. Sure, we clash sometimes, but we're usually back on speaking terms before we know it. Look, I'm glad. Hi. Can we just let me focus for a sec? Thanks, guys. They are so needy. They are so needy. It's wild. You can't, like... Maybe it's part of the problem is the population density. All right, there's 2 and there's a 3rd one. Those 2 look like they're the same. Did I had another one here that I put down because I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm going to pop it down here. So I have 4. I hadn't really been tracking that I had picked up so many. I guess I can identify those relics as well, although I don't think the slates were small relics. I think they might have been big relics. But today could be a good day for picking up relics. If only I had a place like this. What do you mean? You literally live here. I bet if there was a spot around here with some tall grass near water, it'd be nice and humid. Maybe you could make me an area like that. Squirtle, are you saying you want to move out, buddy? I mean, I did make it for you already. A hydrated tall grass habitat. I'm not moving you in there though. You live with me, bro. Although I will say, my favorite Pokemon far and away is Eevee. Far and away. And if the Eeveelutions are in this game, I am going to build a house and live with all of them. So, I don't know if they are. I think I remember someone saying that Eevees were in the game, but I don't know if they'll have included all of the Eeveelutions. So, if they exist though, man, I am right there. Alright. Sorry, Bulbasaur. We're doing another detour. Alright, how do I do this? Inspect. Something might fit in this indentation. Yeah, okay, but how do I choose where they're going? Can I just... Okay. Oh, how do I know? How do I know where the correct spot is? Feeling a little bit dumb here. I'm just going to place them. Maybe make a little row along the bottom or something. Is that where they're meant to go? I don't know. I'm just going to put them there. That way at least I'm not losing them in my storage or putting them somewhere else and, you know, forgetting about them or whatever. Do you know what I mean? They can just live there for now, and as we get more information, hopefully we'll be able to figure out how the circles on the sign relate to the zigzags. Okay. Unless there's a way to open up the water all the way up here somewhere. I'm not seeing one. Oh, I fell in. Ah! Alright. Ooh. More cage. Interesting. Do I know what that means? I do not. Alright, let's go all the way up and see if we can find like a spring source or something. Maybe it's here and I just couldn't see it from lower down. Look, I'm not seeing one. I actually wonder if the whole point of the slates is to open up some water through here. Is there any water over there? Again, I'm not seeing it. Looking. Because this feels like a good area for a big flower bed. I can set it up. I mean, poor Bulbasaur's been following me around very patiently this whole time. What do these do? Vending machines, but there's been a few things I've picked up actually that have required electricity. Like some lights and stuff that it's like, this would work if we had electricity. So I'm assuming at some point there'll be a way. I wonder if that's what the mysterious slates do. They power the whole area up or something. That would probably make more sense. Although the two could be related. Like if the electricity comes back, maybe those pumps will start working, like the turbines. They look more like they're intended to generate electricity to me. Or possibly, I mean, how do windmills normally work? They are water powered. They usually grind stuff. All right. Can I make, I can make ladders. I do have that technology. I could repair that and go up there. Bulbasaur's really not gonna like that. It's just so much to water in here. I'm not watering in here in this part. I think there was a crafting station here. There it is. So let's make some ladders. Oh, here we go. No, I do have them. Let's make 10. I got 10 wooden ladders. Can I place them as I climb is the next question. All right, let's go up. And then, can I? Yes. Oh, a very civilized game mechanic. Awesome, I only needed 3. That's fine. Can Bulbasaur climb ladders? That is the question. Doesn't look like it. Yes, I mean, I figured. Hey, wait for me! Oh, sorry, buddy. I just want to see if there's a water source up here. Because if I can increase the humidity, like get a free bonus humidity burst from just punching out a wall, obviously that is the logical thing to do. Nothing's leaping out at me. And that gate, I'm not going to be able to get through probably. Or maybe I can actually, but I don't really want to be honest. Ooh. Hi, buddy. I'm back. Hi. Is he following me now? Okay, so he just stopped following me. I mean, that's fair. What did you need again? A really big flower field. Yeah. I'm planning on it. I just got sidetracked. Yeah. Okay, we're just repeating that. That's fine. I was thinking it'd make sense to do it in here because there's spots that seem primed for it, like a big flat area. Let's do it. I don't know if there's a benefit to tilling the soil before you plant flowers specifically, or if like flowers being hydrated makes a difference other than for the different types of habitat. I'm not sure, but all I know is this Slowbro is very annoying. Come on, I already built you a path. Okay, so I have 5 that, 15 of... Do beautiful flower seeds count? Oh, I guess we'll try it and see. Worst comes to worst, I can just dig them up and move them to more decorative locations. Let's see if this triggers as a habitat. It does not. That did not register as a habitat, which tells me this isn't going to count. So I'm going to dig these up because I'd rather have them in my main area. It's just going to be a mess of different colors, but that's all right. We can worry about aesthetics later. It's just like the flower fields I used to play in when I was little. Thank you, Squidgy. I think it'll get even more humid around here the more healthy plants and trees there are. So I need to just plant more stuff and like water more stuff. In that case, this might be something that I finish off recording. I was going to say off stream, but oh my God. Hey, I'm not done. Follow me. You thought of another way to make the place more humid? Talking about the place where you lived before, there was a really big pretty forest near there and our area was always super humid. So I was hoping you could water the dried up trees. Yeah, I'd already come to that conclusion, mate. Did I already grant your wish? Yes. They look so much healthier, do they? All right. Thank you. Ooh, seeds, tree seeds. You can help a little. It is true. I did notice with the hedges, you can ask him to help and he'll accelerate them like from little mounds of dirt to sort of seedlings, but then they have to grow in. Please follow me. I'm not done. Oh, Bulbasaur, help me, please. Thank you. Someone's having trouble following you. What do you mean? Are you stuck? There you go. I fixed you. What's the matter? I'm too hungry. Sure. Oh, because he's been using his move a ton. That makes sense. I mean, if I run out of PP, is PP like power points or something? I don't know what it stands for, but it's not a great acronym. It makes sense if I'm gonna run out of PP, that he also would run out of PP. I'm just gonna water the trees. Water trees completed. Well, that's good because I did need money. And I will water that as well. This is very piecemeal. But let's go back. Alright, Slowpoke. Let's talk a little. Hi, what was I gonna say again? Give me a yawn. That yawn was 71 points. Oh my god. Come on, we're almost there. Do you know how much time I have spent watering everything? By the time he gets to 100, I will have watered the whole area. Like, pretty sure. I love that all the suggestions they're giving me are things I've already been doing. Hi, bud. You wanted to ask the hydrated tall grass habitat you made. It seems so nice and comfy, and you know I'd really like to move there. Aww. Aww. Okay. I know it's just the tutorial telling me how to get him to move, but... Aww. Follow me. And then I'm actually gonna talk to Drifloon. Because I want to see the dream thing, the dream island. Alright, this is the habitat that he's talking about. Come on, Squirtle. It's great walking with you. Want to move in? Is that my new home? Yeah. Yeah, I feel rejected. Look, I want you to make it rain, so I can't complain, but I moved him in. And then he's like, this habitat is insufficient. Increasing humidity, ground. I mean, obviously. It's fine. It's fine. Also, I could plant some trees. I did cut a few trees down, like this one, because I needed some wood and sticks. And I'm not proud of it, but it happened. He's sort of drowsy. Ooh. Getting a little sleepy. An 80-point score. So I just needed to move Squirtle, apparently, to get 9 points. I guess I could plant these trees as well, given that the game is urging me to do so. Alright. Why don't I put them here? And I could put one... I'm trying to, like, evenly space them. I think I may have messed up that. I have. Bulbasaur. I messed up, Bulbasaur. They're not evenly spaced. I'm sad. I can attempt to, like, hide the fact that I messed up by doing that, I guess. No, Bulbasaur. Make it grow. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Drifloon. I'm gonna tell Bulbasaur he can stop following me. By the way, I tried that jump rope minigame. I succeeded one time in one jump. So that's great. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go up. Oh wait, I moved Drifloon's habitat. He's up here, and I put him next to this guy, Gulpin. Because Gulpin needed... Excuse me, Vespa Queen. Although I do actually have some honey for you. Yes, you could. How about a simple curtain, right? That is so sad. Sure. Can I have the left curtain at some point? Also, I really want to put some food on this plate. If you could move. Can you move? Come over here. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I did need it anyway. It's fine. In fact, I'm gonna have another. Hey. Hi. Oh, yay, you found a doll. It's so cute. I bet someone really loved this. I can already feel the memories it has stored inside. Hee, flew, hoo. Yeah, they gave me all the energy I need. Thanks so much, Ditto. Let's go. If I show Drifloon a doll, they can take you to a dream island. Mysterious worlds of their own. Exactly what you can find will change dramatically depending on what sort of doll. My doll is an Eevee doll. Okay, can I go? Also, can I use the same doll? I want to go to a dream island. I only have one, but I want to keep the doll. And if I can reuse it, that's obviously great. Wasteland Dream Island. Really? I mean, sure. I was hoping for sticks and stones. And leaves. So I assume this is like the Nook Mile Islands. They really have taken a lot of inspiration from Animal Crossing. Oh, look at me go! Tree-shaded flower bed, beautifully blooming. Okay, so these are just things like habitats and trivia and stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, I brought Vespa Queen with me. I was not expecting that. Ooh, there are no trees. And there are big rocks. Drifloon can take you to mysterious places called Dream Islands. Some items can only be found on Dream Islands, so explore them thoroughly. When you're ready to leave, just talk to Drifloon. There's a Pikachu and an Eevee in that screenshot! I love everything about that. Oh, and a ditto. So I can find a second ditto? Interesting. You can only travel to one Dream Island per day, but you can revisit that island as many times as you would like. Okay, so I could like go home, come back. My inventory is actually pretty full, so I think I actually am gonna have to do that because I didn't think about that. They do have some sticks. Let's just have a quick look. I will loot this place thoroughly, but I will do that once I finish recording. Oh my gosh, it's quite big. So there's flowers, there's a log. What does that log do? Or is that like a fossil? What is that? It's a log. Can I pick you up? I can't pick you up. Can I cut you? I can. Okay, so it's just another way of getting wood. All right. That's exciting. I'm very excited, but also I'm actually going to wrap this part up here, I think. Hi, Vespa Queen. You can do my outro with me, right, girl? So I'm going to end this one here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.